Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And no, this is not like Jurassic World Evolution or anything like that. Why can I not move my camera now? All I did was mess with my recording software. I can't... Oh, there we go. Alright. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, this is not like Jurassic World Evolution or anything. This is called Evospace. This is a non-alien, well, a non-fighting, non-combat, no enemy crafting game. Now, I wish the dev would add a survival aspect to it where you would need food and water. But it is strictly crafting. I came in, I spent about, I think it's yeah, I spent about half hour, 45 minutes walking around. I got us a bunch of copper and a bunch of stone, a little bit of aluminum, which we don't need yet. We start off with like 99 platforms and a copper mining tool is what we start off with. I had the map, whatever first map came in, I just jumped into. And I wish I would have looked around before I jumped into this map. I just grabbed the first seed that was available. There's coal here, but there's no iron close by. There's coal way up here, but there's no iron nearby. There's coal here, and there's iron and stone right. Oh, there's iron here, there's coal here, there's stone here. But unfortunately, we're almost on top of the water. So if we look here, we're on top of the coal, but we're almost on top of the water. And if I go a little bit this way, we walk up here. I wish that there was a way to put the map on the screen. If there is, I'm not sure. We're on top of the copper. So copper and coal are the first two things you want to get going. This is all about automating. Again, you're going to hand grind at first, and then it's all about setting up a very, very complex automation chains. Now, if we go into, so this is the copper. This is what machines we have unlocked. We can do a computer, a compact generator, a hand generator, and a Stirling engine. Stirling engine converts thermal energy into kinetic energy. It consumes heat and it produces kinetic energy. We could do a stone smelter, a stone furnace. We'll get into that. We can do copper pipe, copper cable. We can do blocks. We can make gravel, sand to make copper plates, copper wire, copper parts. Now, if we jump into all, we start off basically down here in the Stone Age and the Copper Age. We can make stone smelters, stone chests, stone furnaces. We cannot yet make our copper furnaces because we've not unlocked it yet. You go from copper to your steel age, then you go to your aluminum age, then you go to your stainless steel, then your titanium, then your hard metal, then your neutronium. Now, if we look down here, stone furnace, burning speed times 1, heat output times 1. If we look at our copper furnace, burning speed times 2, heat output times 2. We jump up to steel, burning speed times 2. Now, why would that not be? Oh, that was the steel fluid. Steel electric. Let's not tell me what the output is. But anyway, as you go up the chain, it gets better and better. Quicker, more efficient. E to open that up. M is for your map. I think it's J is the convoluted research screen. Our main goal is to do a quantum brain and some kind of transporter to get us to another world. But yeah, part of smart devices used by computers to produce science. But anyway, there's a like a new teleporter thing. There was a massive update to this game. I have 28 hours in this game, but the last time I played was September 5th of 2022. I did some on this. I did a little bit of content on this on Twitch. Never done any content on this on YouTube, so I thought I would jump in here. So basically, you want to start pretty much here in the center and like work your way out. And each thing they unlocks something else basically. So if we look here 1/1, we have there's only we have it open and there's only one level. Electricity, we have it unlocked 1 of 1. Power generating, you look, it's 1 of 7. So there's 7 different steps to power generating. So each one connects to another. So we need, in order to do metalworks, you have to have smelting and so forth and so on. So we're going to want to get into, we have 1 of 3 tiers unlocked on smelting. We have 1 of 1 on metalworking done. So we want to get into basic machines really quickly, which is going to give us copper. There is it. Or do we have metalworks open already? Okay, we have metalworks open already. So basic machines will get us the copper maciator and the hammer. We'll get into what those are. That's level 1. And then you got to get into the other ones for your upper levels. We're going to want to get into automated mining. But in order to do automated mining, we need a prerequisite of automized iron, which is a prerequisite of basic machines. So you go from here to here, and then you figure out which path you want to go from there. We want to get basic smelting started, and we want to get a mining drill started on coal, and then we're going to get a mining drill started on copper. We're going to have to get into the copper age really quick. Now, I want to build a platform on top of the coal, but I want to start up high enough on the hill so there's an upper level and a lower level to it. So we're right about here is we're going to, well, let's just get on top, right on top of it, so I know right where we are. So this is the very edge of where we can put our mining drill, automated mining drill to pick up coal. So if I put a mining drill over here, it's not going to, don't think it's going to pick up a stone. So you have to be on top of the coal, you have to be on top of the iron, so you have to be on top of each deposit. But I want a little bit more of a platform to work on, because I can go out over the water, which is fine, and we can dig under the ground, which is fine. But I want to give myself a little bit more room. So let's start our platform up here. Now I'm going to grab these blocks, throw them down here on number 2. And again, if we start up on the higher level, it's going to be easier to move down the hill. Oh, and they're under the ground already, which is not what I wanted. So let's change that. So we can manipulate the ground, which we're going to do a lot of digging under our factories eventually. But I want this platform to kind of sort of hang out down this way so we can get on top of our ore. But also have another platform to work off of. So now, we are I say, we're getting very close to the, so I want to be able to put my miners down here and all my other machines up here. So if we can continue down this way, and with the mining machine, it's actually pretty cool to have the multiple levels. So let's take some more of this out, uncover that corner. Now, how close are we to being on top of the coal? So we can come out this way now, we'll be on top of the coal with our automatic miners. So if you look here on the map, now we're sort of skirting the edge of the coal, so I'm going to want to go out even a bit further, but I don't know how many more. I think we may be out of blocks. Alright, so we're completely out of blocks, but I picked up some stone. But before I spend all my stone on platforms, let's get to the edge. I'm going to want to go out a little bit further. Well, we can probably start here with our miners. But we don't have them unlocked yet. So what we have to do is come back up here. So let's craft E. E's going to be hard to get used to. Let's go to here. If I press it once, it'll craft 1. And you'll see it down in the bottom left hand of the corner. Okay, here's our, so we can keep it on daylight all the time by clicking this, I believe. There's a way to lock the clock on daylight. Okay, I think I have that set correctly. Now, if I right-click, I can craft. Let's do 100. So we have another 195 stone. They're slowly crafting. They are very slowly crafting if you look at our... so it's got to craft, I believe that's sand first. It's got to turn the stone into powder, and then it makes a block. It's really weird how it makes the subcomponents for every component it needs, basically. And again, let's zap out of ground a little bit here to open that up. And again, we can cut ourselves into the hill. It's not going to hurt anything. Alright. And then again, I'll probably do the same thing on that side to even this platform out. Let's get our one missing block back in here. Alright. So, I think they're still crafting. Can I cancel that? Yeah, I can. You click on it, you can cancel it. Alright, we want to build 3 bases and 3 tops. Did I not build 3 and 3? Let's put these down here for now. And knock off. If we end up with 4, it won't be a bad thing. Alright. Actually, we're going to need 4, so let's just do 1 and 1. I want to start off with, we can even go with a few more. So basically, we're going to grab a base. Now, you can auto rotate. So it has a little orange thing on the top to hook something to. And then there's nothing else we could put inside of it or outside of it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 bases. We're going to rotate the top. And we're going to have to do a lot of hand smelting on our iron right now. So we open this up, and we can put. We're gonna the only fuel we can do organics. So we picked up a lot of organics. Oh, wait, can I not burn those? Do I shift click them in? No. Do I control click them? I thought for sure we'd be able to burn the organics. Okay, we can burn the logs. So basically we're going to put the logs in on the base and copper in on the top. And we'll have to go get more trees. I thought for sure I was able to burn the organics. They must have changed that. Yeah, we used to be able to burn the organics. We're going to have to go get more logs. So I'm only going to get 3 of these running instead of... I thought it was close enough. I'm going to get 3 of these running instead of 4. So I'm going to take off... I think I take the top off. You get all your materials back. I'm going to move that one. So I'm going to start with 3 smelting copper instead of 4. Over here, I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. I'm going to rotate this. We're going to put this back. But on top of it, we want... We have the generator. Okay. We're going to want a generator. We're going to want a Stirling engine. So let's craft 1 Stirling engine. It's going to make all the components. Oh, we don't have the copper yet. So here's where it gets interesting. So let's grab 5 copper out of there. Let's grab 5 copper out of there. Do these not stack? And we'll grab 5 copper. Oh, it's because it's already... Is it making our component? I don't know. It may. Do we get the... It did not. Okay, I'm not sure where those first... Oh, they went up there. Okay, that's fine. So where did those first couple copper go? But anyway, now we can open up our... We can come back in here. We can do the 1 Stirling engine. We need 1 copper generator. I need glass in order to make the computer. So, in order to get glass, we need sand. And how much glass did we need? 1. Let's go 5. So it's going to handcraft 5 sand. We're going to take this guy. I'm going to take the copper out, take the ingots out. I'm going to throw 5 glass in there. I'm not sure how high these stack. And we're going to get the glass, at least 1 glass. We'll let this make a few glass. But right now we just need 1 glass. I'm going to put the Stirling engine down here. I'm going to put generator down here. I'm going to grab the sand out of there. I'm going to throw copper back in there. So let's grab the rest of those glass. And now we're going to craft the 1 computer. It's going to make all the individual components, and then it's going to craft our computer. Let's throw the computer down here as well. So over here, the Stirling engine converts thermal energy into kinetic energy. The generator converts kinetic energy into electricity, and our computer uses electricity. So we're going to go with number 5, and this thing has a yellow ring and an orange ring. The yellow ring needs to hook up with this, but I'm going to move this. I want a little bit of room. Let's put it back over here. So we're going to put that, oh, I didn't rotate it. Crap. Alright, let's try that again. Let me rotate it. Let's rotate it so it's burning there. I'm going to go back to this guy, but I'm going to rotate him this way. I'm going to grab our generator, and we're going to rotate it so it's yellow. The yellow port meets up with the yellow port on here, which sometimes they get a little finicky. And then we're going to take our computer, and we're going to rotate it so it's blue against blue, and we're going to pop it there. Come over here, and we're going to throw the last stack of wood in here. And you'll see that this thing is now has a green plus. So if we open up our research menu, we need, well, let me back up a second. So if we look here, this thing, oh, so this has a bunch of computations to it. So it's basically a bunch of green calculations, I call them. So if we open this up, it brings our our research grid back up. We need to get into automatic mining. In order to get into automatic mining, we need to go this route. So we have metalworking, we need basic machines. So so that's going to be our current research. This thing is now working. So it's computating our first bit of research we gave it to do. I'm going to come, well, that's working on that. Let's come over here. Let's grab our iron. I think I can shift-click more in. I can. Shift-click this out. Shift-click more in. Oh, I thought I could shift-click more in. Control-click, shift-click? No, why did that not... Why did it work the first... Oh, wrong one. That's why. And then I come over here. Shift-click that out. Shift-click that in. So we heard that little noise in the background. So now we can come over here. We can open up J. So now we opened up our basic machines. So in order to get to automatic mining, we have to come over this way. So we're going to go automation iron. It's going to open up our robot arm, our conveyors, and some splitters and stuff. So let's select that. That's going to calculate. This is still going to make us iron. Much needed iron. Now we have no coal. I couldn't find any coal as I was hunting around. Let's go zap a couple more trees so we have a little bit more wood. Now we don't have to be right in front of our computer. I can hit J over here. So we have our automation. So let's go down to mining. It's going to unlock the copper rig. So let's select that. While that's calculating, let's come over this, back over this way. Yeah, it's really unusual. I walked around for like 45 minutes. I found a bunch of surface copper. I found like no coal. So we'll have to grab some more wood. We can knock the bigger trees down. And then this is more copper, and all I'm going to do is zap it until we get an automatic miner running. And this will get us more copper, but I found a ton of copper. That's just organic matter. Oh, look, we left our box of wood over here. Stones, until we start mining stones, I'm going to grab some more stones. The organic matter doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what we could... Eventually, I think we used organic matter for something, but I don't remember what it was. I know it used to go in the furnaces. It may not go in the furnaces any longer. Yeah, and shit'll run away from you if you're downhill from it. Did we lose a box? We may have lost a box. You don't have to push any button to pick it up. It'll just automatically pick it up, but you've got to hunt it down if it's on a hill. But yeah, no coal. There's a little bit of coal right here. Can I get a little bit of coal right here? We're picking it up. I am, so we're getting a little bit of coal, but I don't want to dig ourselves underwater either. Yeah, usually find the copper and the coal together. A lot of times you'll check these underground little holes. But let's head back to our basic setup. We can get our mining going. So here we have a little bit of aluminum ore, which I really don't need yet. Here's where I was digging all that copper out. Is there any coal over here? Nope, that's all stone. So you'll find surface deposits. What do we have here? Nothing there. There's a bunch of copper across on that other little island. But let's try and find our platform. Just walk down this way real quick, see if there's spot any coal down here. No, but we're gonna have to. We'll be mining it really soon. I said, hang on, maybe in here. No, I dug something out here and then it filled with water. But anyway, let's jump back up here. All right, we have. So let's look at our research tree. So we have our automatic mining. So where do we want to go next? We can come down here and go to the assembler, a device for assembling small items and microchips. So let's, since we're not doing anything, let's select that. We'll keep research going. But over here on the very end, we are over our coal, barely. So I think I'm going to add another row or two of platforms just to be sure. So let's handcraft 50 more of these guys. Now I want to come out this way a little bit further. Oop, I did not want to put that there. How did that change? Did I lose that, or did I pick that back up? I don't know where that went. Thought I was on number 2. Apparently I was not on number 2. Alright, so it looks like this had stopped. It has. It looks like these have gone out. Now, did they go out because they're full? Can I shift click on it? No, you got to shift click on. And which is really annoying because I got to hit E to open it and E to, I got to click on it, shift click it out, and then hit E to close that screen. That's a little bit annoying. Now, we want to start mining coal since I don't have any. And I believe we're far enough over here now above the coal where we can actually start mining coal. So we are going to open up our crafting grid. We're going to go back to our machines. And now we have the mining rig unlocked. Let's craft 2. We're going to do 1 for stone and we're going to do 1 for coal. We have our belts, we have our copper cables and pipes unlocked, we have our splitter unlocked, we have our robot arm unlocked, we have our conveyors unlocked. I thought we had a chest unlocked. So where is storage? Container's way over here. Alright, so if we want to open up a container, oh, that's for fluids. Where, okay, additional storage. So here, if we want to open up, if we want to start doing chests, we're going to have to research it. We have mineral scans unlocked, so now we can select our storage and we can get our storage unlocked. So if we come up the tree this way, we have initial scan 101 is done, electricity 101 is done. So we can start going this way if we wanted to. Not sure. We can upgrade our multi-tool. We can eventually get into a scanner. But I'm not sure what, I can't remember what the scanner does. Produced by computations. Not sure what the scanner does. It's been so long since I've played. Alright, so we have... Where do we want to go? We can do a double stack storage. That may not be bad to have that done. So let's throw that in for calculations. We should have our mining drill. And we are above our coal, so that's number 8. Now, if we look at it, it has a couple holes on this side, and it's got a white square on this side. We're going to take, I want to put this guy right on the edge here. Now, our product is going to come out here. It looks like it's doing something, but it's not doing anything. So we have our hole here, that's our output. Our little green circles on this side are our input. We have to input, what does it take? The mining rig needs, it consumes kinetic energy. So in order to get our kinetic energy, we need a heat source and a Stirling energy, I believe. Or does this need, hang on. This consumes kinetic energy. I thought it just needed heat. It used to just need heat. So kinetic energy is going to be, let's come back into here. So Stirling engine, we have to put heat to kinetic energy. So it's going to need a Stirling engine connected to it. So it's going to need a Stirling engine connected to it. Now we put one on it, it runs at once, like slow speed, medium speed, high speed. So the more you hook to it, the faster it's going to work. So we need, let's craft, just for now, let's craft, okay, so this consumes kinetic energy, this produces kinetic energy. So let's craft one for now. Let it make its individual components. And let's turn that off. So that is number 5. So again, if you look at it, let's rotate it. It's going to need to go there. This, in order to run, needs heat energy. What produces heat energy? Stone furnace produces heat energy. Now, there are where are they? Maybe I don't have them unlocked yet. There's heat exchangers. And I don't know if I have the heat exchangers unlocked yet. I don't have the... So we can't get this running until we get the heat exchangers researched. But this is, we're about 35 minutes in, so this is a good stopping point. I'm going to put a cut. I'm actually going to end this episode. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.